have a civil conversation when the
It's
commander
not
of the
a-
Coast Guard shot my head marshal.
Can we take this to Fed Island, maybe?
For absolutely no reason.
With only the people that need to be there?
Oh, yeah, here. You want him to come too, or?
I'd like to come
Ooh.
because I was a part of the
Oh,
situation.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need some people from my side too then.
Who do you want?
I don't even know.
Bring.
I
some
mean,
whiskey.
it's
He's
like
the only other
you
officer
can't
that's
even
that's awake.
fucking
Okay,
justify what you
talk
did.
civilly, please. I apologize for the way that went
justify
down.
what you did.
I'm not trying to justify it. I'm apologizing for the way that went down. Let's just start off with that, okay? It wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Commander doing something federally.
Yeah, James. Who do you want?
If you want to bring whiskey up, he's the highest rank. And yeah, just whiskey's fine.
Commander will be all free.
Oh, hello?
Hello, whiskey.
Hello.
I just brought you here because you're the highest rank up with me. Okay, so how do you want to start this? Like, do you want me to explain what happened, how it went down, or?
I mean, we all know what happened. I mean, if,
Okay,
if
well,
wanna
do you
explain
know?
Explain for Nick. He might not know, but we were all there from start to finish.
Yeah, no, I like my whole thing here is I kind of want you like the two sides here to you both kind of explain
Right.
it to each other because obviously there's a lot of
It escalated very badly.
So,
Macintosh is to try to resolve this, and I'm sorry, Bassam, but I tried, and then you left in your car when I was trying to resolve the situation, bring back our stuff together, and you just leave. It's just kind of disrespectful on my end because you don't really want to listen to me.
And not only that, the only person from CG who seemed to have had some sense here was Whiskey.
Okay.
Everybody else was acting like complete dicks. Like it's completely unacceptable for you to kind of bring your guys on
Look,
my territory
I already
and try
said
to
I was
tell my
sorry.
guys what to do.
I
No,
said
no,
I was
no, no,
sorry.
no, no. No, you did wrong. You shouldn't be the one saying sorry. Should be your commander.
I did already,
find it-
and then this
I find
fucking
it-
guy
I
told me
find it
off.
Completely unacceptable.
The first thing I said was I apologize. Was the first thing I did.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that, and this sets a dangerous precedent because now if something is not done about this, this sets a precedent that the faction leads can shoot other faction members for no reason.
Okay, no,
and
there
nothing will
was a reason. Okay,
Okay, there wasn't any verbal initiation. It was straight RDM.
it wasn't RDM. You ejected us out of a helicopter. If not
You
you,
wanna see
and the
my
other guy
GoPro?
did.
You want to see Eddie's? I will literally get Eddie's right now. He didn't fucking eject him. It was
I have my
CG.
Marshall's GoPro that show that neither one of them ejected from the vehicle, which means you're lying to make it look like.
Okay,
we
well,
did.
no, because your marshals were okay. Look, the conversation that they had on the way there, we're talking about how they were gonna kill us if we tried to take the guy. We tried to take him.
No, he said.
Do you wanna hear me, or do you wanna just talk over me?
You guys were taking us to
Okay,
CG base
okay.
to execute
Let him talk.
us.
Let him talk.
Well, I'm getting the facts straight because we weren't talking about killing him. Eddie was talking about them killing
Okay.
us for an execution.
No, that's
Let's let him talk.
okay. So from my point of view, what I understood was you guys were talking about if we tried to take him, you were gonna kill us or whatever. It was gonna turn into a shootout or something. We were gonna take him to a black site and interrogate him. Okay, that's why we couldn't tell you why we were taking him.
To be honest,
Okay.
this would never happen
If whatever happened with the Jayhawk would not have turned out this way. We didn't plan on shooting anybody, but in our minds, you guys, based on what you said, we thought that you ejected everybody out of the Jayhawk, so that's why we opened fire on you. It wasn't. It escalated ridiculously out of hand based on that one situation. Now, if that was a bug, I don't know if that was. You're saying it's someone not you guys. Okay, I'll accept that. But that was what caused it to go that way.
It was probably big to be honest.
Honestly, I
But
don't know.
it doesn't matter. Even if our side did it, there wasn't any verbal initiation.
Listen,
at all. It was
what do you
just
think? What do you think ejecting 10 Coast Guard out of a helicopter and crashing it is?
It's not initiation. It's fucked, and you can get comp for it, but you can't fucking kill two
Oh my
people
God.
or three people for no
Why
reason.
is the whole army here?
Go.
Okay, we're all gonna talk, I guess.
No. I don't need to talk to everybody.
Go on to Richard. Never mind.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, this is such a mess.
That's bringing the marshals here. Like what is
Okay,
this?
so so that's my point of view of it, right?
Right now, I believe it.
And the initial argument of why we were taking him was because he stole a Jayhawk and crashed it into a cutter. So that was big time government destruction. That's why we were fine with you charging him and everything. We just wanted to take him. We were going to interrogate him, send him back to your way. Like, it was not going to be a big deal. We were just going to meme around with Richard because he fucked around with us. That's the entire reason of it.
So before we left, Richard pulled me into an OOC conversation, right?
Okay, well, that doesn't
He
matter
says
now.
you guys couldn't prove anything, so you wouldn't even have gotten anything out of him. It's like,
What are you talking about?
We couldn't interrogate on that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
well,
talking
you
about.
could, but that wouldn't get anything out of him because guess what? You couldn't identify him and say he was.
Okay, well, you're
like,
using out of character stuff right now, so we didn't
This
know
is
that.
out of
Do we know
character.
that? Did he tell us that? No. So
Exactly, because it was out of
Exactly,
character.
because I
either
don't
way,
know
you
that.
guys couldn't have gotten
like, you're
anything.
just, I understand. Whatever. I'm still annoyed at the way you came at me. So
From the start, you guys came.
from the start, a Jayhawk got stolen federally,
Okay.
and then it caused a giant fucking shit show. There was no roleplay. We didn't know what to do. It ended up crashing into a cutter. So we were gonna interrogate Richard, bring him to a black site, meme around with him because he did that, and then you guys were complete assholes from the start. I mean, I understand it looks bad when all Coast Guard shows up there, but you have to understand we also lost a cutter and a Jayhawk, right? So that's a big deal,
Yeah, my Jayhawk twice.
right? So then everything was fine up until, and then the lawyer shows up and he runs on base. So yeah, we're gonna detain him. We don't know who he is.
Detain him, you shot him.
Okay.
Well, I
Right,
don't know
on
about
top of
that. I wasn't.
I don't care if you guys lost your whole base. That doesn't give you the right
It's
to
not the
come on
base.
my
We're not talking about
territory.
that. We're talking about
You're
how
missing my
everything
point,
up until the
James,
point of the
Tom.
Jayhawk
It's
was
not
blowing
your
up.
jurisdiction to
understanding.
rule over.
It doesn't give you
It was
the
our
right
initiating
to come on
situation.
I don't care if it was. I don't care whose situation it started in. That does not give you the right to trump or triumph rather our charges. He still
We
committed
weren't going
crimes
to do that.
on an our territory.
We wanted
That
him
was
as
it.
soon as you were done with him.
What were the charges you were charging them with?
Disobeying
Threat of
orders.
violence,
threat of
trespassing,
violence, disobeying orders, and
and
trespassing.
faction equipment.
Okay. Well, you never told us how long he was going to be in custody. You never told us what the charges were.
You didn't ask. All you asked was for
Well,
my
no, I
head.
asked. I asked many times. They just straight up ignored me.
Not because of how you approached us, and even if you did, we don't have to give them to you.
What are you
Quite
talking about?
frankly-
Like,
quite frankly, everything that you needed to do could have been done right in that DOC courthouse. There's no need for him to leave our site. Period.
because we wanted to take him to interrogate him.
Okay.
That's why we were trying to get him in custody.
So you can't take him.
Well, okay,
To
we
the
can't
courthouse
take
and
him, yes,
interrogate
but
him?
we were going to. That's the reason we have a black site.
This is
Like,
what
there was a whole situation behind it. Like, it wasn't just, oh, we're gonna go and fuck with Richard. It was Richard fuck with us, so we're gonna take him and interrogate him, meet with him for a bit, and then let him go back to your
But
custody.
on their end, like, you had no proof of me committing a crime, so why would they let you take me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
fucking
how do you
hold
know
up.
that?
Oh,
How do
yeah,
you
I
know
don't
that we
have
didn't
to
have
show
proof?
you the proof because it's confidential. Because I fucking told them.
We don't. You don't. If you have evidence, okay, you know this. If you have evidence, at what point do you show it? At a trial. You do not just hand over evidence when somebody asks. You know this.
Well, it's
So don't even
if
try-
you're
don't
gonna go
even
on
try to
Rover
argue the
Mafia,
opposite.
This is our jurisdiction.
You're full
so
of
it's
shit.
Like,
You have to
oh
have
wow.
evidence to even, like, go to a trial, though.
Appar-
How
apparently-
can you charge me without any evidence?
Yeah, it's
Jacob
called,
apparently has evidence. I don't know.
No, he does. The only evidence he has is a blue uniform guy flying a Jayhawk.
And the
That's
person
it.
I picked up was in USCG swimmer gear. It's like,
And not only that, but look, I find it completely unacceptable that you, Commander McIntosh, shot my
Or is it just mad because he didn't get in the Coast Guard? Is that what this is about?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
That has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
And as far as I'm aware, my vote was approved, but not that it has anything to do with it. My vote
No, it
was
hasn't.
approved to come in as a steamer. Okay, well that has nothing to do with it. The point
No,
is,
because you wanted
it's
like
extremely-
lieutenant or something, and I wouldn't
it's
give it to you.
extremely okay.
And you've been
that's
kind of a
fine.
dick to me since then. But that's besides the point.
I haven't even really communicated with you since then. But the point is, it's completely unacceptable for you to have shot my head marshal. You had no reason to.
Oh, I had a reason in my mind because in my mind, they ejected us out of that Jayhawk.
If you're gonna okay, in your mind, obviously your mind was incorrect. It was completely incorrect. You had no grounds. He was not presenting a threat. He had no weapon.
Oh, he possessed a threat when he ejected us all of the Jayhawk and crashed it. But I don't know that. Who else would have? Who would have? Okay, look. Let me put it this way.
Listen here, you
No,
dumbass.
who would have motive to eject us?
You don't use,
Okay.
no,
Say
you
that,
don't use
come on.
lethal force. No, you don't use lethal force until you have the ability to do so. That's stupid. You know the use of force continuum.
Okay, the only use of force continuum. The only person who would have motive to eject us out of a Jayhawk would have been Marshals. I mean, common sense would dictate that. Whether they did or not, okay, I apologize if they didn't, but common sense would dictate they did it. So when they did it, yeah, they're hostile, in my opinion. They initiated on us.
Okay, I was still standing there. Like, I have all opportunity if I really wanted.
No,
to
you
take
didn't. No, you
off.
didn't.
Really? Because I was sat there for a good 5-8 seconds where you were looking away from me. I could have easily taken you hostage if that was my intention. It's like, I would have pulled my gun maybe because you had your fucking M4 out. It's like, dude, come on. None of the marshals had a fucking gun out. Or
Also, now we're
anything. We
arguing
just standing
the use of force. Now we're arguing that.
Yes, because you had no reason to shoot him.
So you guys are just okay. So again, I'll apologize for the way that went down. It turned messy very quickly, and it was not the intention for it to go that way.
Okay, so Nick, Richard, Frank, what's going to be done about this? Because this is a
I mean,
very dangerous precedent.
Ain't my fault. I mean, what happened out of the game, I've already submitted my play report.
I'm asking the feds what's going to happen about this.
This falls under my jurisdiction.
It really is, because it's RDM and corruption.
It's not RDM. In my opinion,
To have valid
sir.
initiation, you have
You
to
ejected us
fucking
out of a
give
Jayhawk in my
command
eyes.
and a
I'm asking the
consequence.
feds, not you two. I'm asking the Red Boys what's going to happen about this. Because this is completely
I
unacceptable.
mean,
completely.
I don't know. What would you like to see happen?
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
People
that's
are
the-
held to
that-
the standards for a reason.
Of course, you'd say that.
I mean, to be fair, I mean he's apologized to you. I've talked to him.
So
And
we
what,
saw
want me to
that.
fire him? Like,
So is that what you want? You want me fired? Is that what it is?
This is what I would say.
This is
I
more
know
like
No, I'm talking about the purple guy who's been like extremely salty and
I know
disrespectful
that
to
if
me.
I would have shot another member of Coast Guard or SD or FFR or whoever as a command member for no reason, I know that I would be fired. Yes, I know that for a fact.
I mean,
Because
like,
John
you
don't
fire
give
him?
none of us shit. It's like, if we fuck up at least once, we're done.
okay. This has nothing to do with your faction chief and how he treats you as a faction. I've said it many times. I know you guys get shit on all day long, and you don't get the respect you deserve. I've stood up. Sean can tell you this. I've stood up for you guys many times.
He this board director. He loves marshals with a heart. You guys are just throwing it back at him. Like, I don't get that.
Well, that
Like, I understand the situation went really south, and I apologize for that. Like I said, it wasn't our intention to be that way
Well,
at
it
all.
doesn't matter if it's your intention. The way it went out is the way it went out, and that's how the things are gonna play out.
Well,
It's
and that's what I'm
like-
telling you. That's things happen that way. It played out completely different than it would have because we got ejected from the Jayhawk.
All right, this is what I say. Just let it be for now, and then us four with the Chiefs will get with the next meeting and talk this out civilly without in game. So people don't interrupt us.
You guys are gonna figure this shit out right now. I ain't dealing with this tomorrow when I wake
All
up.
right.
Like,
I mean, Chris, my ticket has already been moved to you by
Yeah, I see
Alexander
that.
Valentine, so
yeah.
it's your truth
Uh,
at the end of the day.
I don't really know what's necessarily going on. I know I was semi-involved only because I walked into CG base when this was all happening, but I legit didn't know what was happening. I think the fact that none of us really knew what was happening kind of plays a big factor in this because we didn't know if this was like a Fed event or if this was just like a real thing. I understand there's a little like, tension going on between Marshals and CG, I don't know what it's about. I don't want to know what it's about. It's not my problem. I am FIFR liaison. They give me my own headaches. But I know this is not what you want to hear, but I think we should just kind of like push this aside and kind of just, you know, we had our moment. We had our fun. We had our differences. Let's just kind of push this aside and try to like turn over a new leaf, start a new day. You know, this was a whole uncontrolled event. We didn't know what was happening. I didn't know Richard was doing this. I didn't know what I was going to we were all doing this. But, you know, some of us had fun. I'm sorry about the Marshalls thing. Again, I didn't know what was happening, but I think we kind of, it was a bit of an accident. I think we should just push this to the side and just, you know, we all apologize for everything, and hopefully it's not going to happen again.
Well, I mean, it's
No, I mean, Marshalls don't have to apologize, but from my end, I definitely do apologize. It went down that way.
Here, let me say this. So, civilians have already caught wind of this. Everyone knows this. It's like, it's gonna set a precedent of the Chiefs do nothing about a command member fucking killing 5 people.
I mean,
it sets a precedent.
I mean, it isn't really the Chiefs. It would be me, because I'm the Coast Guard liaison, and honestly, I mean, they can suck my cheeks. I don't really care what they think. Like,
but it's like you do that, the server pop ain't never gonna come back, because as soon as that starts happening, everyone's gonna start getting a fucking vision that, oh wow, command can go around and do this shit, do that shit, and not get fucking punished for it.
I mean, to be fair, you don't know what goes on because it happens a lot.
This is what I say. Let's just not mention this ever again. Let's pretend this never happened, so we don't get in a big argument.
We're not gonna.
Oh my
continue
god!
what
I'm
happened.
trying to help you. You just.
We're not continuing. It's never happened. No. This
What do you
definitely
want
happened.
of it then? What would you like to see done proper Mars?
They want me fired is what they want. They want me fired.
I don't know. Do the Chiefs? Do you guys have some kind of discipline guideline that you guys go by when faction command members do things they shouldn't? Like what is your guys' standard procedure for things like this?
we don't have a standard procedure.
Yeah, we don't have a specific standard procedure for that.
Mainly because this stuff never really happens.
No, I mean, it was a shit. Like, if I were out making drugs and stuff, then that's corruption. That's, obviously I get fired.
Yeah, like I said, this was a little bit of a freak accident. We didn't expect this to happen. We didn't know. Nobody really knew what was going on.
Yeah, like
yeah.
from my understanding, like all I, like as soon as things happen, I just know that Frank was getting his FIBA from somewhere, and then like 2 minutes later, I hear that CG is killing Marshalls, and I'm like, and it was just like all the context of it is extremely confusing. So it's like,
Yeah, I mean, and
Like,
not only that.
I mean, it's a fluid situation, right? So, I mean, it didn't play out, I don't know. Like I keep saying, I apologize for the way it played out because, in a situation like that, it's like one situation leads to another, to another, to another. Like, it wasn't intended to be that way, is all I can say. And again, I apologize to you guys that it happened. I mean, that's all I can really do.
I mean, a termination might be a stretch, but I mean, a suspension or something.
I can't really suspend the.
There's no command.
Commander.
It's impossible.
Ken just resigned today, so there's literally.
I mean, I get where you guys are upset, but I mean, you got to also understand, like, Nick would be in the same position if you did something, Sean. We can't just go and fire. We can't just go and fire or suspend a leader of a faction. And then it doesn't work like that. It would just go to hell.
I mean, honestly, if I did that, I would expect for you to fire me. The only way I would do that is if I was like
Really,
the previous
though?
commander intending on leaving, and it was an approved Fed event. That's the only way I would do something like that. I mean, as a faction deputy director, I know what's acceptable and what's not. And James, I've known you for years. I know you know what's acceptable. Like, I don't know where your head was today. I mean,
Honestly, it was fine up until the point that Jayhawk got ejected, and that's when everything went to shit.
Oh, no.
Like, I don't know how much more I can tell you. Like, you want me fired for this? Like,
it was shitty way before that, James. You know it.
what?
It was shitty way before that.
No, it wasn't.
It was shitty.
It was called a show of force. It was a show of force. Like, what do you want?
People the doubles out of people, so that way no legal action happens against you.
Exactly.
Like, legal action would be against us as marshals if we did eject you, not
And
against
threatened-
you. So
you threatened the marshal service that if we come on a base to get our marshals. And
No, that was the whole point. That was the whole Romeo Papa, was that you were gonna let us take him to base. Okay, cool. You were gonna let us take him to base. base was going to be on lockdown. You weren't going to be allowed on the base. We were going to take Richard. We were going to bring him to the black site, interrogate him, and then give him back to your custody. That's it. That's all. That's what it was supposed to happen. There was not supposed to be a big fight. There was not supposed to be any of the other bullshit.
I mean,
So you say it's not supposed to be a big fight, but how do you say not a big fight?
Because you're a
literally
fucking
say,
headache,
"We're gonna
and
shoot
you're
you
stubborn,
if
and
you
you
come to our
wouldn't, like, that's why it turned into a fight.
I mean,
It
I'm
turned-
just
it turned into
gonna.
a fight when you came into our base to tell us what to do. That's what started the fight.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
whole
just gonna
point.
say
That's a
something.
show of force.
Okay, no,
We come in, we
okay,
want the
I'm gonna
suspect,
say
we want the suspect that blew up a Jayhawk and a cutter. Like,
okay,
yeah,
that's
sorry.
fine, but there's a way to do it. Do I ever come to your base and demand anything? No, I don't. I ask.
And I asked
Hey,
you,
I'm
and I
just
asked
gonna
you.
say
You
something.
told me. You asked
So
me to-
since Sean survived in a Romeo Papa standpoint, judges can subpoena all of the CG members who
No,
were
and we can
involved.
deny it. It's classified.
People are gonna get fucked either way. So
What do
See,
you want happen?
and
Cold
Yeah,
Start
I'll
and
like
Wipers
that.
or
this is
something?
the problem. This is
I
the
didn't see
common
anything. I
problem
don't know what you're talking about,
with
sir.
Coast Guard. Literally, your entire statement, it's not gonna happen. It's classified. You guys you walk around with your nose so high. If it
We
rains, you
don't.
walk
We
around.
don't. We really don't. This was a shitty
You really
situation.
do.
As far as it goes from the Coast Guard side of things, because it's just kind of bickering and arguing at this point, like, you guys can do you. I don't want to see like any childish shit like MAAs ripped up or anything like that. You guys need to continue doing what you're supposed to be doing. As for what happens to Macintosh and all them, I mean, I'll go and get all the details that I need and go from there.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I'll
not
accept whatever comes
firing.
my way, but I'm not gonna just because
that-
you.
Yeah, aside from that, I don't really know what else. As far as like DOJ or whatever,
Man, it was fun,
I've
I'm not gonna
already
lie.
heard people screaming that warrants are going to be placed out. I'll just let you know now, if that's your intention, then warrants for a faction head do have to be approved. We just denied one for a faction head the other day, so keep that in mind if you're going to try any petty bullshit.
it's not that.
Well,
It's
I'm
a
not
legal
sure who wants
case.
to-
A civil
Nathan,
case.
At this point, I don't even want you to deal with it. This is a federal problem. I want you guys
Oh
to
my
deal
God.
with it because you
Yeah.
place the people in these positions for a reason because you believe that they can do the job right. So when they don't, you guys need to deal with it, not DOJ, because
I
DOJ
mean,
didn't
look,
put them in that position.
It's
Y'all did.
shitty. It's shitty the way it happened, but that was pretty
So-
badass. You guys have to admit.
Okay.
It was badass.
I mean, I mean, do you just want me to fire him because he made a mistake? I don't know what you're asking me to do here.
I
It's
want the
not
Chiefs
a
Commission,
minor mistake, it's a
directors, and the
fucking
directors
major
to
mistake.
sit
What are
down
you on?
And all weigh what he did. He shot another command member. That's not what you guys do. I want all, 7 of y'all to sit down and talk about it and make a decision.
Look, I'm sure Chris will talk. Will sit down with James and make a decision. But the thing is, nobody's going to get fired. I don't know about suspension, anything like that. Again, it was an honest mistake. James apologized. I've heard him apologize. Again, I think this is being taken a little bit too far. It was an accidental event. Nobody really knew what was going on. I think all of us need to kind of just calm down a little bit because we also got to remember at the end of the day, this is a game. We're playing a game. It's a little bit too far, in my opinion, that we're taking this right now. I understand that you guys have your beef, and I get that. We all have beef with somebody.
Okay, well,
but you
everybody
guys are
who's
two
watching
faction
that's
heads.
not
You guys can
following,
figure
make
out
sure you
something,
follow.
come to an agreement.
You got Twitch
and leave
Prime.
each other alone.
Sub
I think
with
that's
Twitch
what we
Prime.
need to
Come
get
on,
to
boys.
at one point. And Chris will
In
deal with
before
James on
I'm
his
no
own
longer
time, and
co-host
you
or
guys will do
commander.
whatever you have to do on your own as
There
well.
you go.
But again, just like Chris said, we don't
Thank
want
you,
to see any
Maria.
petty bullshit between you guys. As in, we expect CG to still respect marshals and do what they have to do, and we expect
you
marshals
go.
to still
Thank you.
respect CG and do what they have to do as well.
Trust me, I already got a long announcement typed out from Dark Coast Guard, so they're gonna get my piece of this. They're already getting everything. I'm involved.
All right, so Judge, so the outcome of this conversation is tomorrow I can go accidentally shoot another faction member and it'd be okay.
No, Sean. Why are you being this way? This was a one-time situation that escalated extremely out of control. It doesn't mean that I can go and shoot you tomorrow or that you can come and shoot me tomorrow. Like, you're not understanding that. It was a fuck-up, yes. I've apologized for it. Whatever comes my way by the Chiefs, I accept that. But, like, you're kind of being a little ridiculous.
I'm being
Well,
ridiculous.
he's really not, because yes, it's a mistake. Can an apology make up for it? Maybe, but it's like, dude, you fucking shot a head marshal for no reason.
Yes, there was a reason. I told
for
you
a
this.
reason on your side, But
exactly.
on Marshall's side, there wasn't a reason.
Well,
It's
so-
like, and that
oh my
reason
God.
was still not validated.
Let's look at it like this. You say you had a reason, okay?
Yes.
So if we're gonna look at it this point of view, if this were to go to court, right, evidence would be would be presented, and the court would find you did not have a reason. Which would
How do you
then
know
would
that?
mean you
It's a
be found
court.
guilty.
You're assuming my guilt already? That's not how court
Because-
works.
Because your statement is the reason you shot was because the marshals ejected you. I have proof that no marshal ejected you, which therefore would mean that your reason is invalid.
Okay. Oh my God, I can't. It's like talking to a wall right now.
Yes, I
We're
guess
trying to
so.
help you, but
At-
why do you
at the-
keep backfiring at us?
at
We're
this
trying to
Oh,
help you.
really? You're gonna help us? It's like you came to us earlier, fucking on, demanding shit from us. It's like, this isn't gonna help us. The only way it helps us is we see that something was done.
What?
What do you mean?
Oh my
I
God.
just want to go back to my Game of Thrones.
Like, I'm trying to help you.
If it's the last season, you ain't missing much. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we're acting like this because it's extremely unacceptable. But I guess everybody's ready to go. I guess it's not serious enough. So
Okay, well look, okay, look. I mean, overall, okay, look. Take yourself out of the situation that you got shot. Okay, was that not like a good roleplay situation? Did it not play out?
It really wasn't. a good
Okay, of course
roleplay
you would say that.
situation.
I'm going over here.
Oh,
Really? One of your CG guys fucking rear-ended me, right? One of your
Oh
the
my God.
lead
You
Vics,
fucking brake
they
checked them.
lost their front Vics.
'Cause you're a
They
dumbass.
lost their front wheels. It's like, come on, dude. They
So
wasn't. a good
okay, so you're
Romeo
mad because somebody brake checked or drove into the back of you? Like that's why you want me fired?
No, I'm just.
Oh, I
making
didn't
a
have
point
fun
you
because
said it's
somebody
good
crashed their
Romeo
car.
Papa.
Like,
no, I'm
come
just
on.
making a point because you said it was good at Romeo Papa. From all Marshall's standpoint, it wasn't because you guys didn't make it fun.
How did we not make it fun? It was.
Oh, you came here
Oh my
demanding
God.
shit, and then you pretty much kidnapped one guy, and we fucking shut it
You
down.
guys
and we
had
got him
you
back
guys had
and
ample
sentenced him, and
opportunity
then
to like arrest us, point guns at us, tell us to leave the base. You guys
It
could have
was
done stuff,
10
but you
to
didn't.
6. It was 10-5. It was 10-5.
That's not my problem.
2 to
That's what
1
a show of force
ratio.
is.
No. See, that's what we're not gonna do. I hold my marshals to a standard. I'm not gonna tell my
Okay.
marshals to point
Okay,
their
yeah.
guns at
We're
Coach
going
Summer
there, are
and
we?
tell you to leave. That's
We
not
go post
acceptable.
our standard too.
You
We're military-
literally just told me to tell my marshals to point my guns at you. and
No,
tell
I
you-
didn't. I said you had
That's-
options of what you could have done. Like,
Hey, listen, guess what, buddy? That's because everyone fucking knows it's not valuing your life. It's a 2 to 1 ratio with everyone armed with pistols, and there's 2 guys that can only have M4s. What are you
Richard, can you
smoking?
shoot me, please?
Please, me too.
That'll be my punishment. Look, I surrender. Fucking kill
Listen.
me.
I'm smoking
Sean.
half goo. It's honestly pretty good.
Can
Anyway,
you?
All I can say is, whatever you guys decide, keep that in mind as your precedent.
Oh my god.
Here, I just want to say something. I just want to say something too. I think part of the issue here comes from that people. But part of this stems from not necessarily Richard doing something, but people thinking that anything Richard does is a Fed event.
Yeah,
when
that's
it comes
fair.
to like getting arrested. And so like he's doing crime and whatever it is, and it's so people assume it's one thing when in reality he's literally just trying to go to jail.
Yeah, I mean that's probably
He wants
fair.
to.
And that was literally
so-
what he was doing.
Okay.
And so yeah, when it comes to that point, it's like obviously like if you guys knew that, you knew that, but it's like some people assume certain things and other people don't, and so that miscommunication right there leads directly to kind of people being like, oh, now that the director of the server
That's
is
true.
involved, I can start fucking around. I can start.
I mean,
doing
like
this.
I don't mind, but
And that's kind of where it's like not everyone
yeah,
is
he
on the
does
same
in
page.
God mode.
And
Like it's
I
fun.
think
It's
that's
just
kind of the
it's a fair
main,
point that like we
area
don't know
this
when it's a
kind of
Fed event or
situation
not.
spawn or stem
I think
from.
that's a fair point.
So, like, if we kind of understand it like that, because I can tell you right now, I don't think James McIntosh would do that again if he wasn't under the impression that it might have just been something like fuck around, have a good time,
Yeah, absolutely.
whatever.
Like I would not like you know me enough to know that I would not go out of my way to do that, Sean. You can at least say that. Or are you not going
Yeah.
to because you want me fired?
No, I mean that's I already said I've known you for a long time, and this is extremely abnormal.
Okay, well at least we can agree on that.
But for every action, there's a reaction. But again, chiefs, directors, it's in your guys' hands. Like I said, all I can say is
Like he's guilt
whatever you
tripping them
decide
into
is
firing me.
precedent
Is what he's
one way or
doing.
another.
Like, ridiculous.
My,
Are we done then?
I'm done.
I mean, yeah, Nick, what you
Whiskey.
said was valid, but it's
Oh,
like
here we go.
any
Here we
time-
go.
Since marshals
Here
have to
we
deal with this
fucking
shit all the
go.
time, I've learned when to take Richard serious and when to not take him serious.
Okay, well, I'm glad you've interacted with him more than I have.
You know, I get that that's like what you understand, but not everyone understands that. It's like
Sean
I'll be
isn't
honest,
really the
half
worst right
people
now.
on
It's
the
the other
server
guy,
right
whatever
now,
the fuck his name
anytime
is.
they see Richard, they're immediately their attitude completely changes because it's like immediately when people see him, they're like, "Oh, we're just gonna fuck around and do this
Nathan's
shit."
friend,
Granted,
yeah.
Richard does do a lot of that, but it's people always misconstrued things as things they aren't. And that's where the issue comes from. And I'm not saying that like people weren't in the wrong, because people were in the wrong for various situations or various reasons in that situation. But
I always get the
like,
most viewers when there's drama going
I kind
on.
of want to shed a light on it that
You guys are like
it's not
preschool
all
girls.
with ill intentions. It's you know
preteens.
people thinking
Well,
one
there's
thing and it maybe
drama.
being another thing, and that not always being
watch the
communicated
drama.
across the board. And like I'll be honest, I
Those are
understand as
hilarious.
marshals, y'all get treated like shit all the time. I completely see that. And it's clear as day, and I hate it because one, I'm your liaison. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Population control.
And yeah, yeah. So it's just like I hate to see things like that, and I want it to improve. And it's in this situation, it doesn't help it whatsoever. But also, it's just the amount of external circumstances don't help it either. You know, it's just a stupidly complex situation that obviously was fucked from the beginning.
I mean,
And yeah, go ahead.
so let's hear from Richard. Was it a Fed event? Because if it wasn't,
Oh
facts
my
are facts, and standards are still set.
That's,
Oh my God,
that's
this guy.
why I made that point. I understand that it wasn't in reality a Fed event, but it's people think it is, and so that's what it's like. You have people with this mindset that it is, and then it fucks all the situations up, and that's what's going on in this situation specifically. And I'm not saying that people, like I said, I'm not saying that people weren't in the wrong. People were in the wrong, but it's trying to view it from the other people's perspectives and see that they understood the situation differently than you may have understood the situation.
Well, it's also that it's like, so we were acting with Richard in a serious manner. We weren't letting
Oh my
him go for the
God.
fucking life of us. So how could that be misconstrued as like a Fed event? It's like if it was a Fed event, we would have just let him go as is, because he wouldn't have faced any real punishment for it.
This kid is so annoying.
Well,
Like
that's
we
not good.
were holding
No,
on.
don't
to
even argue with
Richard
him anymore.
for so long. Go ahead and speak, Whiskey.
Like, let's put it aside, man. It's 1:30 a.m. Like, we're all fucking tired.
Yeah,
I
I
got
mean,
it.
like Chris said, he's gonna gather all the stuff together, and he's gonna try and
Oh,
make
what
a
is
decision,
that?
Um,
Oh my
and or
God.
punishment on what
Chris,
is
like,
appropriate
I'm
for the
telling you, Chris,
situation.
what he said. No one is being fired suspended. This is just gonna be a big talk with the entire factions. I hope. Okay. So you get it behind us and go on with this. And try to be a better faction aid as a whole. Okay. Why am I
and
shy?
like I said, even if that's what happens, like I said,
Have you healed?
that is a precedent.
It's so yeah. It's like this isn't just gonna disappear from marshals. Like we can't unremember it.
Well,
Yes, you can unremember it if you choose to.
Oh my god. Really?
Yo, can you stop shooting people, please?
It's not us.
It's like that will
I
always
know-
be there as it
I know it's
happened.
Richard.
No, it won't.
Have you healed again?
Oh goodness! Can someone just delete that thing?
I mean, let's not forget, like, we just had CG decide. to
Oh
take over
fuck no,
Fox.
not no. Okay, look, let's not go over this again.
But Malcolm Granger left. I mean,
Oh my
like,
God.
time and time again, we have the entire same problem with CG just wanting to take over stuff. But
Well,
as I've
that's
already
Malcolm.
said-
But like
No,
the difference about that situation too
That was a fun
as you
event.
were involved too, is in the second half of that y'all took back over DOC.
Because they
And
left.
so that was-
They
It was
were
a fun
preparing
event.
to
Get
leave.
over it.
It wasn't a Fed event. What
Yes,
is
it
it?
was.
It was. The Malcolm thing was.
What do you mean?
Oh, that one. I'm talking.
Oh, fuck, you're just arguing to argue
Yeah,
right
I
now.
know. It's like I thought you were talking about when they came and tried to fucking take Richard.
No,
yeah,
but
no,
I
I'm
mean,
I'm talking about that thing like a week or two ago, whenever it was.
That's a double standard because if you want to talk about things that happen at DOC,
Frank, you're not yelling.
You're not yelling,
hold on.
Frank.
It's a double standard because if
You're
you
still
wanna
not
talk about
yelling.
things that- oh my fucking god!
There.
How about now?
Yeah,
It's a double standard because if you guys want to talk about things that brought up in the past at DOC, CG can say the same thing when Marshals issued a secret warrant.
Yeah.
Were you in command? No, you weren't. So I mean, this is kind of the same president right there. There's no need to bring up past stuff that happened in the past because CG has.
Oh my
their
God, what's
grievances
going on
with
in
you,
chat right
and
now?
then you guys have your grievances with
weird.
CG, SD. Every faction. Every faction does something to piss each other off at the end of the day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is how it is.
Exactly, and that's what I'm talking about. It's something that DOC did to CG that pissed a lot of people off, was that secret warrant stuff. But you weren't in command when it happened.
It was Malcolm and Jace McIntosh.
No, actually, I wasn't there.
Who was it?
I was in Marshall at the time.
Oh, well, I don't know who it was, but it was someone.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. The point is,
Let's just say the
I
past
think
is the
that the
past.
faction command. No, I'm not saying sweep it under the rug. Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is, I trust in the Chiefs Commission, the sub-directors, and the directors to make a decision that is reasonable for
Just
that.
like
why are we still talking about it
now,
then?
so it gets off my please. Somebody
I
use
honestly
it.
don't know.
Hey Nick, could you get my car from CG base?
Yeah, we might get shot if we go there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my God.
come
Here
on.
we go.
No, I mean it's just.
Okay,
like,
we're being
I don't
reasonable
feel
here,
going
so,
back
like-
there.
We're trying to help
It's-
you guys out as best we can. You guys are being stubborn. Like,
If-
I'm very
if-
mean.
At this point, if this is the mindset they want to have, let them have it because there's nothing that's going to appease these people. So just
No,
let them have that
I know.
mindset. If they think they show up at CG base, they're gonna get shot. Let them have it. There's nothing you guys can do at this
Yeah,
point.
that's
You
true.
tried, you apologized, you tried your best, but obviously Marshall just doesn't want to let it go. Chris is going to do what he has to do to James, and that's it. There's really nothing else we have to talk about
I know he
further over
does.
here. Because
I
it's just
agree.
going to be constant battle that Marshals are upset, CG's trying to apologize, Marshall's not going to forget it, Marshall's going to keep going. At this point, let's just end it. Let
I
Chris
agree.
handle his side, and then you guys go back to do whatever you do. And if you want to have that mindset, have that mindset.
Chris with the fucking chicken head.
I agree. Can you take me back to DOC, please?
All right,
Absolutely.
we're done. All right, back to the announcement is one up now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, but my brain hurts.
What the fucking
What was
cars?
that?
What the hell's going on here? Jesus. Oh, it's Curtis. And this guy. We're gonna get shot. It's not gonna be the Marshals. It'll be us.
Don't even do nothing to us. I'm not in the mood right
No,
now.
no, me neither. Bye, Curtis. Please don't do anything.
No.
We just had a really bad
Fuck
talk.
you. What is happening?
Okay, so nothing happened. Okay,
Why'd you
it's
shoot
been
me?
dealt with. It's been dealt with. Did you lose anything?
No, but it was not cool.
Okay.
You big sad.
Well, here, let me give you a hug.
You should give me a boating license. This
Okay, I can do
compensation for
that. I can do that.
How'd you guys get here? What the hell?
Who
Want a
are you?
boating
You were on the fucking cutter, weren't you?
No. we were
Curtis,
just
go
saying
get your
that.
driver's
Why don't you guys
license. What's
come
wrong with
back?
you?
I plead the fifth.
Curtis,
What?
go get your driver's license.
I don't know how.
Oh my god, just a little test. There you go. Liam, you get a boating license as well.
Oh,
I'm like Oprah today. You get a license. You get a license.
Like happened to like do this shit? Like,
No,
what-
we're not gonna talk about it.
honestly.
Okay.
Sharks?
Yeah.
Can I get a fish license so I can go do turtles?
You wanna go grab your
I'd have to do the database for that one. Who are these guys?
I'm gonna go grab your drill.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Brandon Longs.
They're scums.
We've been here the whole time.
That's fine. Did you guys
Am I
get shot or
allowed
you
in?
guys good? You didn't lose anything, nothing?
Marshals are big mad at you guys,
We
by the way.
good.
Who's mad?
Marshals. they're
Oh,
like-
I know.
They're
We
waiting
just
to hunt
listened
you
to
guys
it.
down. I'm being honest with you.
That's fine. They can do that if they wish.
they're bloodlust.
Yeah.
What's with the faction shit? It's kind of stupid, honestly. The factions supposed to like work together.
Yeah. Well,
What the hell is that shit?
I think the marshals do
who knows? What's up?
I think he's Coltrane.
Come on, Liam.
No.
Wait, I want a fishing license. Can I actually get a fishing license?
Who is that? Probably Putin. Kill that guy.
Can I get a fishing license?
Yeah, just remind me tomorrow to add you to the database.
Alright.
Get what's his face over here again?
How do you get a fishing license?
Yeah, I'm gonna
give
give you
a
one.
fishing license.
Just remind me tomorrow to add you to the thing. Wait.
We won't get a fishing license because I
I'll give you a
would like
private
to
one.
get one. Okay.
How much shark can I carry with that?
Alright, can you guys leave now? We really want to talk.
I'm getting James to get me something really quick.
No, I'm just giving him some licenses.
Okay, thank you.
James, I gotta say something, bro.
Oh my god, who are these guys?
What is it now?
Where did these guys all come from?
Yeah, we came out from Station 6.
Oh, okay.
There waiting for y'all.
Were you guys having a talk or?
Yeah, we were watching this. Yeah, we were live.
Oh, okay.
We were laughing our ass off, dude. We were commenting. We're like, nope. Yeah.
Yo, that kid was stupid,
Oh,
bro.
it's so bad. Like, I mean, I get it. I understand. I understand where they're coming
No,
from.
I understand
but-
why they're mad, but like to be that mad, dude, that's childish. Come on.
Well, I mean, whatever.
I want you to fire Macintosh.
What's that?
Yeah, dude, they were like, yeah, I want to see.
Yeah, they want to be fired.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Like, it's just it escalated into like a really shitty situation.
Yeah, who just shot?
But I mean, to be fair, that was fucking a lot of fun.
James, look at your fucking
Where's
DSF.
You want to be searched?
Look what I sent you, dude. It's fucking quality right there.
Okay, wait, let me take a look.
Are we done?
Yeah, Whiskey, if you want to go to sleep, you can.
Are you doing a debrief, James, or no?
Just read my now announcement. Without that.
Yeah, so debrief, wait. Debrief was shit was fucked. We're gonna pretend like it didn't happen. If marshals get salty about it or give you a hard time about it, then don't worry about it. Just kind of don't be toxic to them. Try to be nice to them for the next couple of days. And if any DOJ tries to serve warrants on you, bring it to the chiefs. Fair enough?
Yep.
Sounds great.
Alright. You guys can head out. Holy fuck, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, Sean needs
3 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock.
But I really, I don't want to hear anybody talk about it anymore. Like, we're not going to shit talk to marshals.
Yeah. If you need your days done, come over to me.
All my days are done.
Oh, Marion's going.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
Is that Marion and Jay?
Tyler, you don't need any. What do you got left, Tyler?
I'm done.
Are you?
I'm
Okay,
just
wait.
waiting on the promotion.
Okay, who's. Okay, okay.
Hey, Macintosh.
Yep.
Why are they so stubborn?
What?
Why are they so
I don't know. It's just personalities, you know? I mean, I get it from their point of view, but, like, they were just not willing to budge at all.
Yeah.
Like, there's, I don't know. Like, I did what I could. I apologize. I mean, I don't know what else they'd want from me.
I said I was sorry. You said you're sorry, and you're still mad.
Like, I mean, they had what they failed to understand was from our point of view, they ejected us.
$10,000 for a locker. I just.
You know what I mean? Like that's where the whatever.
I can't believe I just spent $10,000 on this locker.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
I didn't. I thought it would like show me the price first.
Okay, wait, let me fix the roster real quick.
That hurt my brain so much.
Okay, so you're now gonna be 2-2, Tyler.
All right.
Let me just fill out the rest here on the roster.
I better. Oh my god. Just wish you put this on commander right now. After all that. Alright.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was texting. What?
I said, am I right?
Yeah, totally.
James, was he for Lieutenant Commander? Yeah.
I mean, do you really want to deal with this shit on a regular basis? That's the question.
I already did for 2 hours, so.
Yeah, I know. But it's like every day. Well, not really every day, but.
I mean, I can handle it. This is not affect me at all.
Fuck, I had like 23 people watching. The drama's done. I'm back down to 9. Fuck these people. That's alright. Yeah.
Dear Mr. McIntosh here.
Oh,
I have your punishment
Okay.
ready to be served.
Yes.
No, no.
Alright, sir.
Wait, let me.
Enjoy walking around with that for the rest of the day.
Okay, good thing I'm going to sleep. Do you want to give it to me tomorrow instead? Here, you want to take it off? I'm going to sleep here soon.
No, it'll stay. You can.
Will it stay?
Back on you tomorrow.
The
Put it
Chiefs
back on
Commission
you
has
tomorrow.
agreed.
Oh, I thought I could jerk myself off. Come on. Wait, what about if I
The
crouch?
Chiefs Commission has agreed that you must keep it on for
No,
24 hours.
it's attached to your head.
That's your punishment. You're a dickhead for the next one.
Yeah, that's fine. That's well deserved.
Don't worry. By the time you come on tomorrow, I'm gonna have a version of it where it's rotated properly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, can we just agree that was fucking ridiculous on their end?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we all do.
Because I'm trying my hardest to like smooth things over, and it's just like,
You can come in.
fuck me.
Why do you have a dick on your forehead?
Don't quit. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean, sir?
Jesus Christ. Is that really glued to your head?
Yep. Oh no! Who did that?
Oh my god.
Who did that?
I don't know.
So good.
Yeah, we're good. Don't hit the fire alarm. I'm gonna shoot him.
No, please, no more shooting people today. Oh, the dick fell off. The dick fell off. All right. Who wants a dildo?
Can I pick it up? I wanna pick it up.
Aw. Okay, well, I guess that happened.
Disregard the fire alarm. Sorry. Someone must have hit it. I think it was the feds. Yeah, I think it was the fed who did it on accident.
I'm trying to off back in comments. If you are too, I'm guessing.
You guys can come over here.
All right. How come I don't hear radio noises? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
On the radio?
Yeah.
Okay. 9 Actual will be going off duty. You guys have a good night. I apologize for the headache tonight, but hopefully you guys had fun.
Hey James, before you go off, bro, can I get clearance to get Jack up to all the recruits so that they can all graduate?
What do you mean? He just joined today, didn't he?
No, he joined yesterday, but it was like counted as today apparently. Because
Oh my god, who's doing that? No, I'm gonna make him go through all his days.
Alright, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just because he just got here.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep. Oh, okay, I need to get off. Rip my dick. Okay. I mean, it was fun. I had fun, but I could see how they didn't. Definitely could see that. Still a pretty good number of people on. Let me just turn my GoPro off real quick here. To the people that are still watching, appreciate you guys.